Hi, this is Barb. It's a really hot day in July and we're not out camping this weekend, so I thought it would be a good time to show you some modifications that we made to our tag. Just some little things, not real costly things, but things that have helped us get more organized and feel more comfortable and make some of the things a lot more usable. So stay tuned. We're going to show you some stuff on the inside. We're going to show you some stuff on the kitchen and even just a little really cheap thing that we did on the outside. Welcome.
Hi, I'm Craig.
Hi, I'm Barb, and along with our boys, we're the Geek Family, and these are our adventures. Hi, first thing I want to show you is a little thing that Craig did to the outside of the trailer. A lot of people go out and buy an antenna for their TV. We didn't think that we would use our TV a whole lot, and we heard that a paper clip might work. Well, Craig found that this worked better. This works well enough that we can get, while we're sitting in our garage, we can get the Columbus TV stations. And when we were up at Monville at the observatory park, we could get the Cleveland channels, and we were able to watch Saturday Night Live. I wanted to give you a little bit closer view of this. It is just a wire that he's twisted around, and he used duct tape to kind of put it all back together, and he puts it in where the antenna is supposed to go. Next, I'm going to take you inside the camper and show you the things that we did in here. Okay, let me real quickly show you some of the things we've done in here. Put a command hooked up on the wall here so that we could hang keys up here. You know, this is my set of keys to the camper, so I know where they are when I'm in here. We always kind of keep one of these little bags up here in case you'd have wet clothes, something like that coming in. Then we have some place to put it real quick. Love these. These come from Ikea. I've got a link below. It comes with two of these little ones and then two that I'll show you when we get to the cabinets. And then we have a really big one. It's 11 by 11. Don't know how high it is here, but I'll show you more of that when I get into the kitchen. Got to have my PJ. These bins are super nice because you can throw in stuff so you can find it. We tend to keep the remote, flashlights, sunglasses, and then we keep, this was a great idea that this fellow tagger that we met, Heidi, and her wife Debbie up in Michigan, they told us to get, these are shower caps for women, and I've got one out over here. Let me show it to you. They're just absolutely great. You can put them around shoes. Craig's found them really handy with putting around the ends of telescopes too, so that dust and moisture and stuff doesn't get in when they're out. So they're absolutely fantastic, and we keep those around just so if we need them. Always got to have tissues. We got this clock for two reasons. One, tells us what time it is, and then also what the temperature is. See, it's a little warm in here today. And since we're in storage in the garage right at the moment, we've got the damp rid there, and I put the tow vehicle key up there just to show you what we do at night. And since we tend to go in from this side, we just keep a little towel in here in case we have wet feet or, you know, anything, you know, because you never know what's going to happen while you're out. Again, it's in the garage. That's our electric blanket, which is actually powered by a cigarette lighter, so we don't need to be at shore power to use it. Probably not much in the cabinet right now. Got another little blanket in there just in case. We've got our little mini heater, and then this is one of the two boxes that comes from Ikea. Great buy for those, and they fit perfectly up there. Probably the coolest mod we have is what Craig did. Anybody who's turned the air conditioning on knows what I'm talking about when I say you lay there and it blows right in your face. What Craig did, Craig, aka MacGyver, took two plastic, this is just thin plastic binders. Actually, it was one binder, two sides of it, taped it in the middle, and then cut holes here, slots here, here, so it will push the air kind of around and not down on our face and drying your eyes out and giving you a headache and all the other fun stuff it's done. That's pretty much it for the inside. A lot of people have talked about the mattress and the tag and about how to make it comfortable. We have the original mattress here, which we've never slept on directly, because we bought this nice spongy, what I call kind of egg crate kind of topper, and Craig cut it in the basement to fit this, and then we put a nice mattress pad on that holds everything together really well. And I really sleep well on this and no complaints at all. Okay, just showing you some mods we've done in the kitchen. The first one's pretty simplistic here. We found that when we were out that the wind would get to the flames. So what we did was just basically when we go out, we make a nice little wall or whatever that would keep the flames from getting blown. And usually the wind's only coming from one direction, so we put it on the side that we need it. And it doesn't interfere with the pot going on there. And it works great. We make that out of the aluminum foil. I use the heavy duty, but I assume anything would work. Okay, the next couple mods I want to show you are the trash can that we've come up with and our paper towel holder. The trash bag holder is really simplistic. It hangs on the door. It's 2 pieces. You just put it in and then you snap this one in. Right now I'm using a grocery bag. But you could also use, I've used the kitchen garbage bags on them too. It works fine. One thing I really like is I can close the hatch. Here, let me show you. I can't lock it with the trash bag up there, but I can with the paper towels up there. And it's just, let me open this again. See, everything stays intact. Everything that you see here fits inside the microwave box, which obviously goes into the microwave. We have my little handy dandy stovetop toaster. We've got service for 4 of silverware. We've got my, and I'm not kidding, it's my Swiss Army knife cutter, because I do most of my chopping and preparing of foods before we go. So though this is nice because it can kind of an all-purpose nice sharp knife if I need it for something. I've got my 4 coffee cups. I've got my 4 drinking cups. I've got my handy dandy plate, bowl kind of thing. It actually works really well. We've even had beef stew in that. A Tupperware salt and pepper shaker that I found in the back of a cupboard and said, you know, that's perfect for in the camper. My funky dunky lights up here, which are the only thing that's here that's not really practical. I've got the microwave plate and this thingy that's used for the plate to rotate. I've got a hot pad, a hot mitt, a dish towel, and 2 dishcloths. Okay, I'm going to attempt to show you how this all goes in here. Since this is a plate holding box, it came with these nice fabric plate guard things, so I use those as I'm stacking around the glass dishwasher plate. Everything else in here is not breakable. My 4 plates go in. This goes in. This is kind of a origami. I don't know if it's origami or whatever, but it's one of those things that can't always go straight line when I'm filling this up, because just making sure that everything that's kind of tall gets put at the bottom. And I roll up my knife into the paper towel. Done. And then I put it into the little baggie here and zip that up. See, it goes in. And then I fold up my toaster. See, there it is all folded up. And I should have put that in first. I'm going to rearrange things. I'll be right back. Okay. Back to my little puzzle here. Got that back in. Got my knife kind of tucked in here. I've got my little tong things. Trying to find the best place for that. And then I'm going to roll up my silverware. Really like this silverware. I think it was made for backpacking, but it's really handy for this. And now I'm down to the cloth stuff, which you can just kind of tuck in around. I even like stuff into the cups at this point. but they're so nice and soft and flexible, they kind of go in pretty easily. And then my lights, which you kind of have to work them around to get them level, because this basket has some give on the sides, but it does not at the top. So I just try to make sure that they're flat. When I put this in, open the microwave. Don't know how well I'm going to do this one-handed. Okay, doing this one-handed, it's a little harder than doing it with two hands. As you can see, you just got to make sure you work it in there. It goes right in, microwave door shuts. While we're still on the microwave, I wanted to show you one other option. You know those cute little bins that I showed you on the inside of the camper? This is one that also comes in that pack, and it's only $5 for the whole pack. And this fits in the microwave. Obviously, it's not going to haul and be able to put everything in there that I can get in my nice basket. But when you think, essentially, if you're buying those little ones, which I would have done and did do after I bought this one, this is essentially free. This was $25 on Amazon for the 2 bins. So free is good. Obviously it won't work as well. It doesn't have the nice handle, but nice alternative if you're going to get the little guys for in the main part of the camper. A couple other things I wanted to show you that are always in our kitchen. This is the cutest little broom and dustpan that I probably have ever seen, and it's really nice. It's got a nice rubber handle. It's got a nice rubber lip so that when you're sweeping up stuff you can get it in the first try. And it's so small and tight, it just fits underneath our kitchen sink here really easily. The other thing, and it's all rolled up now, I'll put a picture out so you can see what it looks like, but this is fitted covers for picnic table top and seats. Just love it. Even when it was rainy one time we were out, it was so rainy that we would have never been able to sit on the picnic table, but the fact that I already had this on, I was able to pull up the seat part, and we had nice dry seats. And you can use Windex or whatever and keep everything really clean. Hi, thanks for watching. I put links below to a lot of the things that we've purchased. If there's anything that you're interested in, you want to know more information about, just please leave it in the comments. If there's things that you've done to modify that would be helpful to others, please leave that in the comments too. Thanks for watching.